Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michelle Dietz, and I am here today to talk to you about an action plan, enhancing student engagement through technology integration. Imagine classrooms where students really participate, are motivated, and excited to learn because the excitement of learning has been brought alive by technology, and they are better prepared for a digital world. This isn't about adding devices. This is about creating an active, personalized learning experience that increases student engagement and improves student achievement. We will have to invest in technology, professional development for educators, and curriculum alignment to move forward in supporting our educators and increasing student achievement. The Board of Education has an opportunity to lead in building a future-ready district. So let's get it done together. Picture this: students collaborating, cooperating, and acting enthusiastically to learn. That is technology magic in education. In modern times, technology does not support learning. Instead, technology has transformed learning, make lessons interactive and personalized. We use digital tools to connect with students on a deeper level than ever before, whether that means meeting the needs of every student or driving deep improvement in every student's academic outcomes. Embracing technology is not an option, but a proven strategy in helping unlock the potential of every student to ensure that they thrive. Envision an educational experience where every student's unique needs are met with precision. Worcester County is committed to bridging achievement gaps by embracing evidence-based practices. Yet there is a roadblock: inconsistent instructional methods. While some teachers leverage data-driven and differentiated approaches, others rely on traditional models that miss the mark for diverse learners. By implementing proven strategies like formative assessment, culturally responsive teaching, and targeted instruction, we can close these gaps and create an equitable learning landscape. Members of the board, Worcester County School District is dedicated to elevating instructional practices to ensure every student receives equitable, high-quality education. In our increasingly diverse community, the importance of addressing socioeconomic, linguistic, and cognitive disparities cannot be overstated. By focusing on evidence-based practices, culturally responsive teaching, and data-driven approaches, we're targeting achievement gaps with proven strategies for inclusivity and success. This directly aligns with the blueprint for Maryland's future, the goals of securing improved outcomes for all our students. Traditional teaching methodologies are never sufficient to hold students' attention, and such a teaching environment results in boredom, low performance, and restricted growth. Instead, there is a better way of incorporating technology into the classroom. In fact, according to Odsgaru 2022, students revealed active use of technology motivation in terms of returnable success. Students go through completing the assignments with a smile on their faces during the learning process and eventually obtain higher results. Modern tools aren't accessories. Instead, they are game changers for inspiring and driving student achievement. So these images on this slide show the growth in online and hybrid modes of learning, the contrast with traditional modes of learning, and how technology can actually change the face of education. Now, I'm going to go through these images pretty quickly. I do have a printout of these slides for you to peruse at your leisure. So this action plan offers that powerful road that reshapes our approach towards education and identifies key goals in order to make learning meaningful and up to date. So goal 1, achieve through innovative technologies an increase of up to 30% in student involvement by making learning richer and each lesson more effective. Goal 2, development of a student's computer skills to meet the challenges of the technological environment we now live in. Let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, I doubt any of us go anywhere without our phones. It is a technologically rich environment we are living in now. Goal 3, enable cooperative learning in digital spaces, fostering collaboration and critical skills essential for future success. Each one of these objectives marks another step toward an active, technology-enhanced learning environment that really will prepare students for what comes next in their life. Incorporating technology into our classrooms is more than a modernization. It's a strategic investment in personalized, effective learning that actively engages all students. Technology offers a range of solutions, including adaptive software that provide immediate feedback to allow teachers to adapt instruction in real time to a wide range of needs. This is in line with the county's pledge for the implementation of an inclusive and dynamic education that allows every single student to benefit from a learning experience that best fits his or her unique path. This is an incredibly important technology integration map because it holistically and visually depicts all the various possibilities through which technology can further enhance our learning environments. With this map, each and every possibility of integration has been demonstrated to show the route through which technology can be realized for personalized, participatory, and an engaging learning. This roadmap will inform the educators and the board for making strategic choices on which technologies best help us in the realization of our education objectives, positioning students to acquire meaningful, future-ready competencies in an optimized, technology-enhanced environment. So what strategies can we use to make this effective? 1. Professional development. Provide in this classroom a workshop for the teachers, how to use and install technology. 2. Resource distribution. Invest in education technology tools such as tablets and software. 3. Curriculum design. Consequently, changes in the course must be made to accommodate technology-rich projects and activities. So let's talk a little bit about the budget. What do I need? Why do I need it? It is a very strategic investment toward ensuring seamless integration of technology within our district, including professional development, resources, and curriculum design, and ensuring that a rich learning environment with technology is set up for the direct benefit of our children. 1. Professional development, 40%. Since investing in our teachers is the first step toward effective technology integration, the biggest chunk of our budget shall be dedicated to professional development. By investing in professional development, educators are prepared with both the skills and the confidence to appropriately integrate technology into effective learning practices. According to research studies, better trained teachers are way more successful in engaging students and improving learning outcomes. Resource allocation. Resources would involve not only the buying of hardware and software, but also the support system that needs to go with supporting new tools. This will account for 35%. Proper resource allocation ensures that all students have access to up-to-date technology, reduces disparity, and better equips each with the needed technological devices to compete in this modern digital-driven era. And then there's curriculum design. This represents 25%, which does not relate to the addition of mere devices. Instead, it involves the integration into the curriculum in such a way that learning is made richer. This share of the budget shall therefore go to recreating the curricula in such a way that technology fits into the educational experience seamlessly, aiming at varying learning needs and future readiness. Now, I don't know about you, but take my AP Calc students. I can guarantee that if we made some type of computer-based game for them, their learning would be a whole lot more fun. So let's talk about professional development. In any significant integration of technology, the integration has to come through the teachers. As such, it is essential that teachers are equipped with the wherewithal, confidence, and skills to integrate technology into their classrooms. In-service training and upgraded workshops will provide an opportunity for educators to apply technology in effective learning. So what are the goals? This should ensure maximum engagement by teachers in education technology, creating an enabling environment for them to share best practices. Provide ongoing support and resources to make technology current and relevant within the inclusion. So for this, we would recommend workshops that would involve 1, practical skills. Teachers will be working with Google Classroom, interactive whiteboards, and other digital skills that focus on activities making learning practical and usable. 2, collaborative lesson planning. The workshops will provide valuable assistance for teachers to construct exciting technology-enhanced lesson plans, which will be fun yet achieve curriculum goals. And I love this about collaborative lesson planning because you can integrate English into art, into science, into social studies. You can have them all collaborate, and it makes everything go smooth. It shows how one subject can delve into many different areas. 3, digital portfolios. We'll introduce a digital portfolio as a method for tracking student progress in technology-related subjects. These portfolios allow for meaningful summative assessments and provide a clear view of each student's development. I don't want you to think of this as an investment. It's actually a high degree of continuing commitment toward growth, innovation, and excellence. This kind of investment in skill sets and resources for teachers, in turn, positions this district, Worcester County, for long-term success in assuring students and an enabling, relevant, forward-thinking, technology-rich education. So we, as a county, will provide special training to our teachers so that they can eventually be fully capable of integrating technology into their day-to-day teaching practice. This training is not about learning new tools. It's all about giving confidence and skills to our educators so that they can deploy technology in an effective and engaging way. I know you guys want results. I would love to see results. These are the expected results I would love to show you. 1, increased confidence among teachers. Teachers will be more confident in using technology, thus more willing to try and experiment with novelties in their work with their students. 2, improved engagement and performance of students. Yes. So from research, it is deducible that once teachers apply the use of technology effectively, then students become more interested in their learning and hence perform better academically. Juniper Education in 2022 established that students were performing better since their teachers engaged them more through the use of technological devices. With this investment in professional development, we're not only upgrading our technology, we're transforming the way students learn, the way they connect, and the way they succeed. Investment in educational technology, only then can learning truly be transformative. We must unleash for our students the modern learning tools that we have. Diversified investment in educational technologies arms every student with what they need to flourish in a modern, interactive learning environment. So there's some key distributions. Well, computers and laptops for students in the classroom will mean hands-on learning, equated to the development of critical skills and a direct leap into digital materials. This will be a core investment, but it opens up a world of learning possibilities, hence preparing our students for life in a technology-based environment. I know I've been saying that a lot, guys, but it is very, very true. 2, subscription to online learning platforms. So this will create a setting through Kahoot and its variants, such as Nearpod, whereby learning is sustained in a non-boring manner. I want to repeat that, a non-boring manner. We're talking ages difference from the blackboard and chalk. Real-time assessment and interactive activities from such tools will keep them focused. The more focused they are, the more fun they're having, so hence their motivation and retention will actually increase. 3, smartboard and interactive tools. Smartboard and teaching applications vivify the lesson, and they involve the students in active participation. With this tool, learning is visual and interactive, considering there are so many different types of learning styles, which then make the lessons unforgettable. Financially, while an initial cost to the endeavor does exist, the payout for that investment is increased student engagement and achievement. The development of the relationships with the funding entities along with community solicitation for partners will continue to defray those expenses so that this venture will remain bolstered. So let me repeat this. This investment is not into mere machines and equipment. It is into giving our schools the wherewithal to provide quality, engaging, and future-ready education. Let us give to our children the tools to make it in their lives. However, if we are seriously to improve learning outcomes for all students, we need to make some informed, strategic investments in learning technologies, tools, and equipment. In some, by equipping our classrooms with what they need, with brand new devices, advanced devices, up-to-date devices. We are not only keeping pace, but creating a richer and more accessible learning environment that suits the needs and the diverse learning styles of each and every student. So what are the advantages here? One, again, better learning outcomes. It's so much easier to get improved learning outcomes with appropriate and quality learning materials to give a really enriching educational experience. Two, inclusive learning. The right technology makes learning more accessible and adaptive for students of diverse learning needs, so that each child gets precisely what he or she needs to excel. So the child with autism is going to get what he needs. The child with the hearing impairment gets what they need. Every single child will get what they need to excel in our schools. As noted by Buddha and Associates in 2024, it is only through serious and strategic investment in educational technologies that we will be in a position to develop much needed skills and ensure meaningful improvement in learning. Thus, by putting emphasis on our resource utilization, we are setting our district apart in leading innovative, inclusive education, making sure our students are competitive in the technology-driven world. Yet, the integration of technology into the schools should be done thoughtfully, updating the curricula and engaging in innovative projects and activities enriched with technology. Technology is not about addition, it's an integration that gives clear, appealing learning relevant to the student's future. Integrate technology into project-based learning, play-based learning, through things like digital storytelling and coding projects. Without doubt, active, relevant, and interesting learning will be ensured for students. Our curriculum shall adopt an interdisciplinary approach, integrating great fields of knowledge with infusing technological tools throughout the disciplines to extend students' understanding of how technology applies in context. Assessment techniques will also evolve to support this approach. We'll develop detailed, well-defined rubrics specifically for technology-based projects, ensuring that both students and teachers have a clear grasp of the objectives and criteria for success. Students will have the opportunity to engage in self-assessment and peer review, which will build critical thinking and collaboration skills in a supportive, tech-enabled environment. These curricular adjustments don't just enhance student engagement, they build essential skills like teamwork, problem solving, and self-reflection. And that's just to name a few. There are a lot more. By making these changes, we're not just teaching technology, we're empowering our students to thrive in a digital world. This curriculum must be increasingly project-driven and rich in technology in order to engage our students more effectively and better prepare them for a technologically driven future. The introduction of practical technology-enhanced projects will make learning more relevant to real-life applications, therefore enhancing the motivational level and increasing engagement on the part of the students. This will keep the students' interest. It will also, in an active way, solidify their problem-solving and critical thinking skills necessary for success outside of the classroom. Research by James and Associates in 2024 supports such a shift. They established that such innovation and project-based learning significantly enhances student learning outcomes and positively contributes to better retention. We can create an active learning environment where students will be eager to participate, to learn, and will flourish with these changes. This is not about a change of curriculum, but a significant investment in the future of our students. Integration of technology in our classroom assures us of changed outcomes. Introduction of modern tools and interactive learning methods create avenues for student involvement we had hitherto only dreamed of. Technology will surely spark the interest of the students, ushering them into classroom activities afresh, hence driving them to be much more engaged in their course. Furthermore, blending technology with differentiation and evidence-based practice should continue to exponentially grow student achievement. Again, student achievement. It's all about student achievement. A blend of this type acts much in the same manner as a catalyst towards success, setting up an environment for an amazing upward trajectories in test scores. I'm talking standardized test scores, guys, and assessment results. Essentially, these approaches not only engage students, but they further empower them, setting an environment in which enthusiasm and achievement go hand in hand. So this is the kind of initiative that is hopefully going to return quite a few positives, making an influence on educators and students for quite a considerable period. It will give them more confidence and independence in their daily professional work because educators will be able to integrate more technology into practice. The more the teachers are exposed to innovative tools and resources, the more empowered they become to develop an interactive, enriched learning environment that the students can relate to. It also allows teamwork to be fostered among educators, therefore interacting and sharing their best practices. The net result of this is that it lifts the general tide of instructional methodologies, whereby everybody ends up reaping some kind of benefit. The teachers learn something new, or the students have a better learning experience, or both. So you've heard me talk about how these are just some of the strong ways in which technology integration can enhance student motivation and improve learning outcomes. Yet this presentation will point out some real-life testimonials of educators indicating that transformative impact of technology within the classroom. So for example, most of these testimonials point out how increased student motivation, improved learning, and improved academic performance can be achieved with innovation in teaching methods and tools. All these together not only provide an ample evidence, but also constitute a very strong reason for technology integration in education. By showcasing these positive experiences, we hope to engage our support and inspire further implementation and collaboration. The enthusiasm and success stories of those already using these tools show us that the integration of technology is not only advantageous, but also imperative if we want our students to face the challenges that are awaiting them. So, for example, we have a quote here from Melissa Lim, a technology integration specialist, and also from Lisa Heifel, a technology integration specialist, where they have conclusively said that students can collaborate on platforms and they are more engaged in the learning process. So during stage 1, it is proposed that the first 3 months should be used for an elaborate needs assessment study regarding shortfalls in the prevailing instruction practices. This would serve to highlight issues on which improvement is to be made. Based on such findings, a series of professional development workshops is arranged for teachers, keeping in view their very specific needs. These workshops will be channeled toward the latest best practices in teaching and learning, coupled with uses of technologies in the classrooms. In phase 2, from month 4 to 6, we will be introducing and integrating several modern teaching aids that directly introduce technology into the classroom. Thus, practical hands-on training for the teachers will be highly emphasized in order to enable them to put these tools to full use. Such an approach is important in order to give them full confidence and competence in using new technology to enhance instruction. By phase 3, which is from month 7 to 12, we measure the return with regard to student involvement in learning. Collections and analysis of data will be for measuring the hike in achievement and engagement of students. We shall keenly note any refinements or reshaping of instructional strategies to ensure that technology integration does what it is supposed to do, which is a continuous betterment of education of our students. So what is required is a strategic approach toward budgetary planning and technical infrastructure if the full vision for the technology-rich learning environment is to be realized. The investment should be placed in the appropriate technology tools and their related instructional resources, not just in procuring the equipment, but also in developing customized programs and training instructors in its use. So we shall be associating with experts in ICT training and support to fully equip our staff to maximize the integration of tools and teaching for the benefit of our students. This is crucial from a technical standpoint to ensure dependability in terms of access to the internet, because without continuous connectivity, we greatly reduce the frequency of using online resources and other modern digital tools in the classroom. So we have to have reliable internet access. That is, in fact, the backbone to integrating technology in schools, bringing literally a world of information right to the pupils. Students already use technology in daily life for learning to really improve, and for participation to be fully active, they need the power of functional, sophisticated tools, not just the basics. This investment will indeed help ensure support for immediate learning needs and give students skills and confidence to thrive in a technology-rich world. Otherwise, effective integration of technology requires that we make investments in hardware and software in a very enlightening way. With only $9,000, I know it seems like a big number, but it's only $9,000, we are able to equip 30 students with tablets or laptops, one class. It makes sure that every learner takes hands-on advantage of the digital tools that are necessary for success in today's modern classroom. Additionally, equipping 2 classrooms with interactive whiteboards, estimated to cost $4,000, will move on to pave the way to more dynamic and collaborative teaching. Thus, the traditional lessons are turned into engaging, interactive activities. No more worksheets being handed out, boys and girls. We are going to have you go up to that smart board and point everything out. You can move things around. You can have fun with it. And having fun with it makes it so much better. It makes them remember. So on the software side, $1,000 will get us licenses for educational software, thus supporting teachers and students access to quality digital materials to assist in raising achievement. On the other hand, an LMS learning system, such as like Canvas, Blackboard, subscription will only cost about $500 annually. It will go further in smoothing classroom management and enabling the smooth blending of physical and digital learning environments. Those are not just investments, guys. These are very fundamentals that need to be in place to have technology-driven interactive learning that would meet demands for learning today. We are equipping our students and teachers with the resources they need to compete in this ever-evolving digital world. So this calls for investing in professional development workshops that build the capacity of our educators with respect to carrying out the integration of technology into their teaching. These will not just be theoretical. Rather, the workshops will feature practical, hands-on training and collaborative activities that shall focus on established, evidence-based techniques and digital resource application. Teachers will leave each section with concrete strategies they can immediately put into practice into the classroom. And the initial workshops are just the beginning. We should be committed to providing continuous learning opportunities to deepen their understanding and offer sustained support. Through mentor networks and collaboration with colleagues, teachers will have a support system to help them adapt smoothly to new methods. Additionally, we'll create an online resource repository with video tutorials, lessons, and best practices, giving teachers quick and easy access to valuable resources whenever they need it. Periodic self-assessment and feedback surveys will help us in our professional development toward relevance and effectiveness, making necessary adjustments to ensure our training programs are current and impactful. This is an investment in teacher professional development, thus enabling our staff to be instructional leaders in a technology-rich learning community that caters to meeting the learning needs of all the students within our school district. So this investment in curriculum development will help in aligning contents and modes of learning to students' needs and labor market demands. Embedding technology within the curriculum enables educators to design experiences that are engaging, relevant, and foster critical thinking and problem-solving professional skills needed in today's world. Outsourcing experts to help develop the curriculum adds value by bringing in different ideas and new structures that make the curriculum functional and relevant for application in the real world. Their sustained input will ensure the production of useful and practical materials to take care of the many needs of all of our diverse students. Beyond even curriculum development, though, communication also plays a major role in seeking support for such initiatives. Conferences, workshops, and similar events will also help raise awareness about recent curriculum updates and professional development opportunities through the use of newsletters, social media, and community bulletins. This type of transparency will encourage partnership involvement from parents, the community, and other education advocates so that comprehensive technology integration programs can be created overall. We invest in curriculum development and community engagement, providing a strong platform to carry our students forward into the future. This will surely help us effectively address the instructional gaps through full-scale needs assessment, scheduled August 2025. It shall involve teacher questionnaires, analysis of performance data, and classroom observation in order to establish such areas that need improvements. Through test scores, among other assessments, clear information is attained on where the gaps are. The approach will be driven by the district instructional coordinators, school administrators, and lead teachers. Feedback will be solicited by using available free resources such as Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, or Excel to analyze information, observation rubrics for in-class assessments, all at no additional cost. It is far more than the gathering of information. Rather, it forms a strategic bedrock on which real and meaningful change can be developed and executed. With their needs for instructional support sharply defined, educators and administrators will be much better equipped to apply targeted data-informed solutions that improve achievement. Such investment in an understanding our starting point will provide the necessary foundation to drive measurable progress toward our mission of providing equitable, high-quality education for all students. We also recommend anchoring high-priority, meaningful improvements within our instructional practices by targeting investment in professional development workshops. This will happen from September to mid-October 2025. These will be intensive and hands-on so that our teachers learn about some of the evidence-based strategies involved. For example, differentiated instruction, formative assessments, and effective integration of educational technology. By placing this training within real classroom settings, we make certain that our educators not only learn these skills, but also practice them in real-world contexts, supported with collaborative time for peer exchange and feedback. This is targeted, effective training led both from our district's instructional coordinator and from external instructional experts through these workshops. Quality resources will be provided for teachers, so print and digital copies of research articles and studies that support best evidence teaching practice. We will also provide PowerPoints, handouts, digital resources such as Google Classroom to make it interactive and a little bit more engaging. It will take teachers through applying these tools within the classroom using tools such as Nearpod and other active applications. This investment at a cost of $5,000 is not just a one-time expenditure, but again, it's an investment in sustainable growth. By giving our educators the tools they need to succeed, we're setting up our students for success and creating a district-wide culture of continuous improvement and innovation in teaching. To ensure that our educators are fully prepared to bring transformative learning into their classrooms, we're investing in a series of comprehensive professional development workshops from October to mid-December 2025. And again, I say we, it's myself, my team, and the whole county, whole Worcester County. These workshops will focus on equipping all teachers with effective strategies in differentiated instruction, formative assessments, technology integration, all with the goal of boosting student engagement, enhancing academic performance. So by this training, we further equip our educators with the resources to tailor teaching to meet the particular needs of each student. These will include specialist-led workshops in which nationally acclaimed external trainers would support the work of the lead teachers. Practical resources will be taken immediately into the classroom. A handbook and a step-by-step procedure for differentiated instruction will be provided for every teacher who would practice formative assessment techniques while working through real-life student case studies. I will add Kahoot and Quizlet interactive tools and classroom polling applications such as Poll Everywhere. Further from that, several videos on the best examples of technology integration will be added in order for the teachers to have easily accessible best practice library entries. This budgeted $3,500 investment is but a targeted investment in our educator skills and in the futures of our students. So with these tools and ongoing support for the teachers, we are building a base for a dynamic, student-centered learning environment that leverages the best use of educational technology to move the needle on improving student outcomes at all levels. Data-driven teacher training is important for effective teaching. This will commence in January 2026. The core competencies of a teacher in terms of what teachers can do with regarding to collecting, analyzing, and applying data for student assessments to instruction will be stipulated. It would be an easy feat for them to help connect the dots between data and explicit instructional strategies related to specific learning needs. Our training will be led by our instructional coordinator and lead teachers. Student achievement will be monitored with powerful tools such as iReady. Digging deeper will be supported with tools like Excel, Illuminate Education, and visualization tools such as Google Sheets or district-provided dashboards will let teachers make sense and take action on student performance data. We will further support this process through the continued provision of extensive training materials comprising reference manuals and how-to videos. This will be an important investment in creating a responsive, data-informed teaching environment in which every student benefits from targeted instruction. By better leveraging that data, our teachers will be able to make adjustments in real time so every learner is on a trajectory towards success at a cost of only $2,000. We propose that from February 2026 to mid-July, biweekly joint data conferences be held. So that our teaching strategies are aligned and adaptive in real time. In these collaborative meetings, the teachers, lead educators, the instructional coordinator, they will all meet to discuss the students' progress, identify the trends, and make a plan for any instructional adjustments based on recent data. So this will come in handy for making the curriculum for the next school year. Arguably, though, the most important, with real-time assessment data available at every meeting, for example, our educators will thus be able to make immediate data-driven adjustments in instruction as student learning needs shift. Infrastructure for these meetings will involve key channels for sharing information, such as Google Drive, Microsoft Teams, which is my favorite, where updated performance metrics would be available at all levels in the classrooms. Full meeting agendas with templates outlining discussions that ensure organized, actionable next steps resulting in immediate instructional shifts would be assured. They would depend on Zoom or Google Meet for virtual collaboration in order to keep all members of the team connected no matter the location. This will be no cost and unparalleled in amplifying our unified effort of responding to student changes. So ongoing systematic collaboration will also serve to refine our teaching practice and provide a clear-cut method to directly serve student success at every level in the district. By instituting these data conferences, we commit to a strong, responsive learning environment for student success in a collaborative and transparent manner. We would recommend a comprehensive program review from somewhere in mid-July to mid-August 2026 to ensure our instructional practices and professional development initiatives are providing the intended services. This would be highly instrumental in determining how real these strategies were in translation to improve student achievement. We shall employ structured teacher and student surveys via the utility of SurveyMonkey or similar focus groups, our survey websites, and performance metric reviews to garner information of value to ongoing improvements. This attempt at evaluation shall therefore be led by school administrators, the instructional support coordinator, external evaluators, and so on. And the digital methods of data collection, utilities such as Excel, shall therefore be used quantifying our progress. The nature of the question guidelines, which shall include structured interview guides and recorded focus group discussions, shall allow capturing of the information and qualities, which will ensure a holistic understanding of the program outcomes. So considering that the estimated cost of this assessment phase is $1,500, this is a small investment that will realize huge returns by allowing for data-informed adjustments in our strategies. That is the way to make sure our resources are placed in those areas where they can do the most good, and that all instructional improvements are grounded in solid evidence. This is the final step, not a review, but a very vital commitment to accountability and continuous improvement as a way to ensure that our effort investments are servicing and missioning to create equitable, high-quality education for all students. Ongoing professional development sessions. So we plan for our educators to continue professional development throughout their careers so that they can deliver the latest, most effective teaching strategies. It further reinforces the training from the initial sessions and introduces newly researched best practices for the classrooms and new needs emerging in the classrooms. With subscriptions to learning educational resources such as Edutopia, continuous learning via Coursera will make sure that the best tools and materials are available for our teachers. Continuous subscriptions to Kahoot, Nearpod, and so on ensure the classrooms are truly dynamic, engaging experiences full of learning potential. This investment in continual growth, estimated at $10,500 annually, will support subscriptions, essential resources, and regular updates to teacher materials. By committing to this level of sustained professional support, we're ensuring that our educators are not only capable, but inspired to meet the evolving needs of our students. This is a proactive step toward an adaptive and high-quality educational experience that truly reflects our district's commitment to excellence and equity in education. So I just wanted to put together a summary table which puts in rather clear and concise terms what the estimated cost will be to improve technology integration and professional development within our district. So for about $22,500, we're looking probably at an annual $22,500. We are covering the major components that help in raising the bar for learning everywhere: technology tools, ongoing professional development, enhanced curriculum, infrastructure, and other needs. This foundational budget underlies a greater vision of refocusing the methodology of education to adapt to the challenges and opportunities of today. Precisely what each of those will look like in great detail will be explained in the next slide to show our commitments to transparency and efficiency and resource utilization. So here below is included a very detailed resource cost table that shows how that $22,500 budget will be used in every way in order to ensure that our technology integration and instructional support initiatives are effective. Every line item in this budget, tablets, laptops, project-based learning materials, professional development workshops, among many others, is an investment into the tools to prepare and equip our teachers and our students for our 21st century education. This is a plan in which, right from the purchase of educational software, interactive whiteboards, and mentorship programs, transparency and accountability regarding the disbursement and use of funds are clearly mapped out. It's not just a laundry list of stuff. It's an investment in the future of our district, building stimulating, effective, and inclusive learning environments for each child. Again, I just wanted to show more graphs and resource costs because I wanted to show that I'm transparent in what we need. The slide represents the financial investment of our initiative, which needs to integrate technology. This slide provides an itemized breakdown of such. Everything from the set of tablets and interactive whiteboards to professional development and curriculum resources are accounted for item by item with associated costs. The graph attached very clearly summarizes it visually, showing easily where funds are allocated and how each category contributes to the overall budget. Such transparency underlines responsible budgeting, value for money investing, that which can ensure that each single penny spent contributes to the realization of better learning achievements. The proposal will meet our district's expectations and is a step toward modernization, creating a far more inclusive learning environment. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you couldn't tell, I'm very passionate about our children, about our students, about their success. about their future. I want to see them succeed. I want to see our teachers succeed, and I want to see our district continue to do well. I want to see every child have access to a tablet and to the internet. And that is where this action plan comes in. This action plan is the very key towards the change in education in our district. Creative and interactive methods of teaching will make learners interested and motivated in the whole learning process. According to BOT 2023, innovative pedagogies mediated through appropriate technology have been reported not only to increase learner interest, but actually to enhance collaboration, motivation, and just general excitement about learning itself. This engagement creates a participatory learning environment, which is vital for further learning engagement and enhanced educational outcomes. This will again contribute to enhancing the professional capacity of our teachers to be confident in designing coherent learning experiences integrated with technologies. When both the skill and confidence in using technology accordingly have been acquired by teachers, lessons will be more interactive, hence appealing to different learning styles and yielding better learning outcomes. Better learning outcomes accordingly follow as relayed by Torchia in 2022. So consequently, this action plan might strengthen overall performance across all students in the classrooms by fostering a more enriching learning environment for each student. This is an investment proposal for the future of our students, our teachers, and the future of the district itself, not in the technology. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the board, thank you for listening to my action plan. If anyone has any questions, please do not hesitate to ask, or please feel free to email me or give me a call at the office. I have also, like I said, provided handouts of these slides so that you may peruse them whenever you feel. Thank you again.